Before we start, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe underneath this video. We're about to start, so grab a drink as well as something to eat, and let's go! Hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be testing whether or not enhanced armor in World of Tanks Blitz works for TDs, so sit back and enjoy the video. Alright, before we get to TDs, I really wanted to get the mouse out of the way because we didn't do it last time. So as you can see, enhanced armor makes a big difference on the mouse, especially on the turret. So, if you're not using enhanced armor on the mouse, penetrating your turret while it is angled is very easy, especially with heat, as you can see from this video. However, if you start using enhanced armor, then your turret is pretty much impenetrable to heat shells from heavy tanks if you are angling it properly. As you can see here, I shoot it 3 times, and from all our tests, the turret was not penned a single time with heat. So that's that. As you can see, enhanced armor works insanely well with the mouse, especially its cheeks. So I recommend everyone use enhanced armor when they're using the mouse or they're playing the mouse, because that little HP pool won't give you much. However, bouncing a lot of shells will do you a great deal more, especially in game. If the mouse is looking at you frontally, however, much doesn't change. The turret is a little bit more red. However, the biggest difference frontally, guys, is the fact that you can penetrate the mouse in a face hug with gold if the opponent isn't using enhanced armor. As you can see here, I can penetrate the mouse with relative ease if I'm using gold and he is not using enhanced armor. However, if the enemy turns on or starts using enhanced armor, penetrating him frontally in a face hug is a lot more problematic. Alright guys, now we finally come to the TDs, and on the Hoary, it makes a significant difference while using enhanced armor. So firstly, we tested a Hoary without enhanced armor, and as you can see, penetrating the front is relatively easy. As you can see, the shots go in very easily through the front, even though it is kind of red/pink, and that shouldn't really be happening, and I haven't seen this happen in random battles. However, in testing, when the opponent isn't using enhanced armor, penetrating the front is very, very easy. Now, that's the like lower parts of the hull. Now we get to the top part of the hull, and it's actually quite easy to penetrate as well. I'm not even gonna lie. As you can see here, we killed the Hoary with the last shot, and we did test it a bit more, and penetrating the top part of the hull on the Hoary is quite easy. Now we have enhanced armor, and penetrating the front is a bit more problematic. As you can see, we didn't pen 2 out of 2 shots. Now that's the 3rd shot into the front, and not a single shot to the upper plate went through. Now we went to the top of the hull. However, yet again, enhanced armor doesn't save the Hoary here, because the Hoary gets penned quite easily, as you can see here. Next, we tested the Panzer E100, and oh boy, did it make a difference here. As you can see in the first clip, as usual, the Panzer E100 was not using enhanced armor, and when it is angled, penetrating the cheeks was no problem at all. As you can see, they are fully gray, especially when the enemy is using heat, as I am. Deflecting shells is impossible in the Panzer E100 if you're not using enhanced armor. As you can see, even penetrating the far side was relatively easy. Now we switched to enhanced armor on the Panzer E100, and now it has become completely problematic. As you can see, penetrating the hull is impossible here. At least the top part of the hull, not the lower plate, but the top part is very, very strong. So I highly recommend people to carry enhanced armor if they're playing the Panzer E100. Next is the Frosh, guys, and here, surprisingly, enhanced armor didn't do too much. Only when the tank was angled did enhanced armor work. So firstly, as you can see, if the Frosh isn't using enhanced armor, it is actually completely gray, and it is, easily penetrated by every single heat shell that flies towards it. As you can see here, penetrating the Frosh is literally no big deal. The only place that a ricochet could occur is the far side of the hull, and that's it. However, when we switch to enhanced armor on the Frosh, of course, the front plate actually becomes quite red and pink, and it becomes impenetrable when angled. As you can see here, none of the shots we shot at it when it was angled actually went through. The only place that takes shots is of course the side of the tank, which is very weakly armored. So that's that. Lastly, we tested the Badger, and here again it didn't make a huge difference because the Badger is already super armored. However, the front does have 2 weak spots, and that's basically what enhanced armor closed. So the only place where you can be penned if you're using enhanced armor on the Badger now is the lower plate. As you can see here, the front or the upper part of the hull becomes completely impenetrable on the Badger if you are using enhanced armor. Alright guys, I'm going to make a conclusion while getting destroyed by 2 fat German tanks here. So my conclusion would basically be use enhanced armor, especially on TDs, armored TDs. Again, my advice is if your tank is armored, it is always good to have enhanced armor rather than the extra 150 HP boost. Why? Because it'll be a lot more effective in random battles. So with that, Happy is out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.